I'll see you next on my. I see you.
Oh, come on, dude. Drop that thing.
That's not my fault. It's not your fault.
Money, power, and a great pair of motherfucking boots. Firebird, you can have it all. You know how? You're going to go to ThursdayBoots.com and you're going to find yourself a great pair of boots. Listen to me. Go to the computer, close out of any bad tabs you might have. I'm not judging you. Open up one tab, Stool Scene, start autoplay. It's fine. We'll take the views. That part's not in the read, but that's just on my own advice. Then you're going to go to ThursdayBoots.com.
How do you spell Thursday?
I don't know. Go to calendar. All right, it's ThursdayBoots.com, and it'll be way faster when you type it. It'll be real quick when you do that. You get yourself some boots. Feinberg, it's getting cold outside, dude. And listen, all the other kind of boots, I'm not going to name them, they're going out. That's out of style. That's like we're in the 2000s with that. Get some 2017, 2018. It's cuffing season. No chick wants to get with you with some nasty boots. Thursday boots, I'm telling you, man.
Those shits are 2020s.
Bro,
you can
smell these things from here. They smell so good. They just smell like money, power, and a good pair of boots. Go right now, ThursdayBoots.com. You may even see Feidelberg wearing them pretty soon. You just might. And this dude has style. And Feidelberg, that's why I brought you on. Episode 40. Come on, people. Come on.
Happy to be here, RP.
Episode 40. You know we're drinking 40s. God, it's so smooth.
40's get a bad rap, man. This is pretty fucking good.
I know. Once it hits the lips, you know what I'm saying? Woo! One more. Episode 40, folks, part 2. We're talking people saying things about Barstool that aren't true. We got Kristen Leahy. I think that's how you say it. She's like, I don't like how they treat women. She's done many things with us. Dave's like, well, how do we treat you bad? She's like, you didn't. Amazing stuff here. I don't know. Confusing.
I love when Gaz gets involved with these. Like when Gaz started tweeting like little Dave's little lapdog afterwards. Like, Gaz, did Dave mention somebody? Dave mentioned someone? Okay, I'm gonna show pictures of her.
I mean, this is part of show business. The guys from Barstool
really
are just
how
fun.
they treat women.
Oh boy, that she opened a can of
Look
worms
into
there.
it a little deeper. We can. I
have not had time, but I think it's a good
You
point.
and I can talk.
We'll talk about it.
Well, they have a couple of guys, Puppy Dog and Commander-in-Chief. What's their big stars over there?
Show Kristen Leahy, like, I've known her forever.
Yeah. You see Coward though too? Like intentionally.
I think we had a picture of in our office.
Yeah, there's a picture of her hanging out around
She's
here.
on a magazine.
Yeah. You hear what Coward said though? He goes, yeah, the commander and the chief.
And Puppy Dog or
She's a
something.
hot top 25 hottest bartender.
She's full of shit,
Actually,
right?
they don't even-
This girl, Kristen Leahy, who I've known for fucking ever, trashed us for no reason. And then she's like, I didn't trash you. It's like, well, when you say you don't treat women well, that's kind of trashy, Kristen. And it's like, she dealt with us, like, kind of surprising. Like, did I name one thing? It's like, you guys treat me well. I don't like some of the things you've written. It's like, all right, well, FYI, you work for fucking Fox Sports. Your boss just got fired for sexual harassment. Maybe, like, take it down a notch.
She was in like our top 25 magazine like 2009. It was like a bartender, like a hot bartender. This was in our office. Dude. This was like sitting above Feidelberg's old desk in Milton.
John Henry Feidelberg?
John Henry Feidelberg.
I know him.
Sure thing to say. Even though it's not like, what? Give an example. She didn't have one.
Right.
And
We've
so,
never treated her.
No, that's what I'm like, give me an example. She's like, well, I don't have one.
Did you
I'm
say
like,
that?
yep. I'm like, you've dealt with us a lot. Like, give me an example.
And we've always we give her shout outs, we say,
And she's
like,
she's like, you guys are good. Like, I don't like some of the things you've like written. Like, she backtracked, and then it's like, and then I was just like, yeah. I was like, last question: who do you think treats women better, Barstool Sports or Fox Sports? Because it's like your boss just fired for like
right, like the worst. Yeah. What she said.
And she, I don't know, I stopped tweeting. It's just like, you know us. Like, you know us. That's really infuriating.
Pub Punk's getting its own official T-shirt.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Who's designing it?
So we sent it out to a designer. Just talked to T-shirt Chip. Gave him a shit ton of like Blink-182 designs, Yellow Card designs,
Let's go.
Paramore designs. Front and back. The back is gonna have all of our tour dates on it, bro.
Dude, if the designer's your ex-girlfriend Stacy, I'm gonna be pissed, okay?
It's not Stacy.
You're always trying to give Stacy work just to get back with her, alright? Just be over
Who's
it.
gonna get the biggest spot on the shirt, though? Ooh, who decides who's on the side and who's in the middle?
We'll talk about this later.
Put the camera down. This is closed doors. We're in the green room right now.
Then we're getting a Pub Punk t-shirt.
No way.
And they also thought...
Felger was doing a lot of plane noises followed by like splat. It's not really a nice thing to say about
It's not a
something
nice thing. It's not a nice thing, but I think he was just impersonating Wedding Crashers, if you want my 2 cents.
Yeah.
So you're making a joke about Wedding Crashers, whether or not... Look, I'm not here to decide what line you can cross and what you can't. I cross plenty of lines.
It's true.
I'm not going to decide... I'm not going to shun someone for crossing a line that maybe I wouldn't have.
Yeah. Oh, honey, look, I'm on the radio. I'm talking. Oh, I'm suspended. Everybody wants me fired. I just did. It's a little,
White baby.
little call.
Baby.
I think.
Well, I mean, we said the same thing.
You
but
can
he
have
said,
that
like,
opinion, but
he basically said he's happy he's dead.
You can't call him a jackass.
This quote is.
You can't call him a jackass. You can't say.
That's nitpicking. Like,
No, that's not nitpicking.
No, it is. He's saying if you act recklessly and you die. Yeah. I'm all blued out. It's Easter brunch. Easter brunch. You know. Just trying to add some style to this place, Davey.
You are 16 for 16 of people coming up to you.
The entire second floor, up and down the rows. I'm like 30 for 30. You can't do sound effects. You can't do those words. You can't call him a jackass. I think you can say if you are flying a plane recklessly, you can even say you deserve to die. I don't think he means you deserve to die. It's kind of like you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. Is what he's saying. But to say like that jackass, and then to do the Wedding Crashers like well, you can't make noises. Did he do that?
Why you're 15 in the ratings? This is why you're irrelevant. This is why your show sucks. You suck. You're irrelevant. Get your hands off me. Don't touch me. You really wear your crown at you moron. Fire Felger. Fire Felger. Hands off me. Breath off me. Me too. This is a home of people who want men murdered.
Who am I talking to?
This is KSC, Portnoy, Big Cat, and Carabas.
Where do you stand on Felger's rant, by the way? You must agree with it for the most part.
As I said today and yesterday on the air, the crux of it, the core of it, I agree with. When you do what we do, our job, there are certain times you get into the middle of a rant and you say something, and the minute you say that last thing, the thing that puts you over the line, you know the minute you say it.
Yep. Yeah, you just get going and it snowballs.
Sometimes you don't know what you're going to say will totally blow up. That's
yeah. I think we know a little bit about that. I think we know a little bit about that. A little gambling podcast from 3 years ago that got brought up.
I've been
And Norway's just a pathetic, like, midday host now, making like $55,000.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so mean. That was worse than making fun of the dead guy.
It's like sadder than like if he wasn't working. You know?
It is.
Him working now is sadder than him being on the court.
He is. He's a pathetic character now, so it's like hard to hate that.
The most pathetic person I've ever seen in my life. He shuffles in there with like his notes, and he's like, "Yeah, big day today. The Celtics won last night." I'm like, "No, that's great, bud. You used to be a giant. Leave me alone."
Yeah, it's tough. That's brutal. It's
wow.
Tough. All right,
Good.
I'll talk. Thanks, Kirk.
Thanks a lot, Kirk.
Jesus Christ!
Who steals someone's in-ear headphones? Like, that's disgusting.
Is this the new company?
Yeah. It's a smooth move how he does it.
So they're right there.
Fucking new headphones, Bluetooth headphones.
There's a video of him just taking them, and it's like we just can't get a company without criminals. Insane.
It's the same company?
It's a different.
No.
company. I don't know if he does any background checks on it. So he's just like whoever we keep hiring.
Who's hiring them?
I think you know who.
Brett?
I guess so.
I mean, there's really no way to know.
I know, but
you hire a company and they're not going to be like, yeah, we have thieves on our staff.
Feidelberg, over the years, you've said a lot of revealing things about yourself.
Too many.
You know, in just a year here, I think I've said some embarrassing things. Crying at Jimmy Fallon may be worse than any of that stuff. Frankie, come on, bro.
Crying at Jimmy Fallon had the office aghast. Everyone was like pulling out headphones. People don't take out their headphones for shit. There are fire alarms going off. People don't take out their headphones. They stay seated. You heard Frankie Borelli cried at Jimmy Fallon. Everyone stood up. Was like, hold the fucking phone. What did you say, dude?
I said he cried when he went and saw Jimmy Fallon.
I teared up.
You teared up when you went to Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
You went to Jimmy Fallon.
The Tonight Show, they get you so pumped up. You go in this room, they prep you. They're like, it's going to be the greatest show of your life. You're like, all right, you're waiting right now.
Frankie, you cried at Jimmy Fallon.
Cried is a hard word.
You teared up at Jimmy Fallon.
I got a little emotional.
They fucking pack you in like cattle, and then they just like sit there, and then some like shitty comedian who can't fucking get his own job comes out and like tries to get you hyped up, and he's like, now everyone clap, everyone yell, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, just have Colbert come out. And apparently Frankie loved all that.
Yeah, this one cried at SpongeBob SquarePants last night. We had a bunch of fucking criers in the office.
The only time I've cried in the last 10 years was when my girlfriend of 7 years told me it was never going to work out.
I don't think that's like Hell's Bells and the lights are off, it's over. And like the lights are coming around. Like when the Islanders played the Capitals and they played that fucking song and all they showed was the outside of the locker room, like on the Jumbotron, I was hysterically crying. I said I got so much emotion from the drums, and they turned off the lights, and they played a fucking show, and he came out, and I'm like, oh shit, and I had a tear come out. I didn't fucking fall.
Cried at a movie, cried at Miracle all the time. I cry at weird parts of movies, so I don't really have memorable ones. They'd be different than most people's though.
It's cry a little
it's
bit.
Not cry.
It's a little bit over the top.
I said that.
And I've been under the bright lights on the other side, and I kept it together.
How come he didn't cry at that one?
Yeah, but he's crying.
I said that my
cried at Jimmy's Fallon.
No. My chills and my tear ducts are connected. It's just a problem I have. So when I get
Why
the chills,
would you cry? You were when I went out, right?
I got the chills. I may have teared up. I said this about the Comedy Central show too. Like if I get the overwhelming chills, I tear up. That's just like how my body reacts. I used the wrong word by saying cry. I wasn't hysterically crying in the stands.
It's locked in there.
You got polio, just take it.
No.
I will fucking give you some.
I mean, I asked for days, haven't given
you. No, so like the reason why I haven't given you any is because you asked for peanut. Peanut is just like a big bag. I have to give you.
He
like
means
a handful.
peanut butter.
I don't have
Right?
those either.
No,
he doesn't.
Why wouldn't you mean peanut butter?
Peanut man.
Yeah.
So,
weird
like,
take.
I have the fun size bags of the regular.
Nobody when people say peanut M&Ms, it's 1,000% people mean peanut butter.
Yeah.
That is the weirdest thing maybe ever said by any human in this office. That is a crazy take.
I didn't really need peanut butter.
Smitty, just stop while you're behind me.
Like peanut M&Ms, peanut butter to you?
I wasn't tough. I'm not a candy guy, bro.
I asked Carabas for a bag of peanut M&Ms. He's like, you mean peanut butter, right? I'm like, no peanut. He's like, oh, I didn't even know they made those.
I can see you not knowing that they made peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter M&Ms is like relatively new.
Peanut butter?
I can explain the story off camera why I thought.
I'm gonna fucking put. You walked away. I'm not gonna.
Smitty was like,
No, I can explain off camera why I thought that instantly.
What do you mean off camera?
Because I don't want to fuck. Because then you'll see. When I say it off camera, you'll know why I don't want it on camera.
Now, Feidelberg, over the years, people say Lady Feidelberg, Madam Feidelberg, a lot of shit talk.
I sit with my legs crossed fine, I'll admit that.
Listen, I've seen this man, well, whatever. This man can put the beat down on someone, and you just make it the chance now. Rough and Rowdy, we got rednecks going at it. What do you think, man? We're going to see you in the ring?
You gonna see me in the ring? With rednecks? With West Virginia rednecks? I don't think so. I think we might bring Rough and Rowdy to Barstool office once. And maybe we can just do like...
Me versus you.
Me versus you?
Woo!
I'll jump in.
All right.
Oh, what is this? What was that move? I've never seen that. Oh my God. What the fuck was that? Oh, Thunder down, he's down, he's down. Oh, the big man's down.
Her ass. 10.
Big right again and down he goes. Oh, this kid's an animal.
very excited. I think it's going to be fucking huge. I think it could be bigger than Barstool, if we're telling the truth here. No, just very excited. It's the first fight's the 15th. I'm going to turn this into like 24/7 and get into the fighters' heads. me, Caleb Roan, probably more talent there. It's going to be, I've never seen anything like it, so we'll see how it goes, but it's the second company I've bought since I've been here, and I've never known I need something more than I need Rough and Rowdy in my life, so I'm psyched. It's like, can we do it, can we not? Sam Ponder creates all this controversy for us, we monetize it, I buy another company, pretty soon Sam Ponder will be working for me. That's the way this is going. I like that. And this brain, I don't want to underestimate it. Even sometimes to me, it's like, shit, that brain just did it again. It's like, keep up with that brain.
Stoked. We just bought the biggest fight league in the world. I'm the UFC guy, like I want to, go to bat for the UFC, but it's nothing compared to Rough and Rowdy. R&R is where it's at.
But I put my money where my mouth is. We bought them. I'm excited. December 15th, the next fight in West Virginia. We'll be there. We'll start the build-up. Rough and Rowdy, we are coming for you. And again, Sam Ponder, thank you very much. Couldn't have done it without you. Music.
I fucking love Rough and Rowdy. It was one of the best things I've ever done. I was on the ropes. I'll be on the ropes with the camera. I had blood splattered all over me last year. I was in the redneck. I had redneck sweat dripping on my face as I was holding a camera for 4 hours.
Now, Feidelberg, Zach came on the scene, standing on the table saying Smitty would get thrown to the crocodiles. He almost got thrown to the crocs himself today. Dave turned his sights towards him. I don't know what specifically happened, but he wasn't doing what he asked him. Scary sight, man.
Tell you what, between the Frankie Borelli story, we got Zah now, a lot of infighting with Team Portnoy. Well, Team KFC, I would argue, is strong as ever.
I mean, I don't know about that.
I think he gets away with, like, shit because he's a Zimbabwe midget, where it's
no.
not true. Like yesterday, I've told him 1,000 fucking times to do the failing upwards. He's like, well, nobody's worn anything weird since the 2 months ago that I told you, Zah, to be doing this. Nobody look at Carabas's hat. It's a fucked up hat. You flat out looked at me and lied yesterday. When you're like, nobody's worn anything weird for a fucking month since I told you to do that?
No, I just didn't perceive what Carabas was wearing. It was weird. So I think
a month? What about what he was wearing? He was an Easter egg yesterday.
I sit on this end, so I hardly ever see anyone that's over on that side.
This is bad. Like, so then what's the point? Is that you can't do anything because you sit on the other side of the office, which is, what, 5 yards away? Come on, Zah. If anybody else gives me these answers, they're getting crucified. These answers stink. You can't see what the people on the other side of the office are wearing? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm going to walk around now and make sure I see.
Yeah, well, what else the fuck you doing?
I was doing the pizza review stuff and the events and all that.
Zah, worst answer, worst excuse maybe given in 2 months.
Ever. That dethrones Zolo.
I sit on the other side of the room?
And just when you thought it was safe to come out of hiding, Feidelberg, it wasn't finished. The storm's never over. It was just the eye of the storm. DP was still on the hunt. He worked long and hard, scanning these papers from the first Barstool paper days. Goes up, the blog doesn't work. And that's a problem, Feidelberg.
First of all, what you people don't realize is the storm never stops. That's what the people in New York still don't get. The storm doesn't stop.
Working on mobile, so
It's just this fucking newspaper thing's not working, which I just published. It works for me, so it must be the browser.
But here we are. It's me, Coley Portnoy, who is running hot, and his son Carabas is here.
I just published the first issue of this newspaper, which I've done for fucking. This has been in the works forever, and the fucking thing's not working.
So a little color for the people. It's the original Barstool newspapers that we are re-releasing in internet form.
You have to make sure it works. I don't care what you're gonna say, Frankie. Don't even say fucking anything because it doesn't matter. Like, somebody has to make sure it works. I can't be the guy who has to make sure every fucking thing works.
sad.
It's just frustrating. There's a lot of things going on, and it's like this.
Well,
I've been asking for
a year
forever.
straight, I know.
So you like when you press it for it to work. I don't think it's that much to ask. Borelli can't get a goddamn thing to work for me correctly. Get it to work. I don't care how. Like, get it to work.
I'll be honest, I don't
Return
know
mail time.
the difference.
What I would do is I would have talked to Jeff, been like, he's going to publish this shit. But beforehand, this shit better fucking work. Because he's going to fucking flip his fucking
I sent
shit.
a text. You should have definitely.
It's fucked up.
There's no writing.
Oh no, the blog didn't work.
Yeah. There's no.
Oh, the blog didn't work. Frank, he's
God.
he's
There's no
literally
writing in it.
eating the headphones, jaw dropped,
Gaz couldn't
Twitter
have for a
fingers
commercial
fucking
for that.
raging.
I mean, he's the fucking.
Gaz could have just told Frankie.
King pot stir.
It doesn't work.
That is this company. David just stormed out of the studio. Gone. Gaz.
So going to that penalty.
I can't go into that penalty.
So who fixed it?
Joe.
I'm bullying people, bro. The old newspaper blog?
Told me to repost it. They told me to fucking post. I did take it down.
Well,
I
let me ask you
reposted
this.
it,
At
and
some
it deleted all the text, so
have you
people
ever
don't even know
heard-
what the fuck
have
the
you ever
background
heard
is.
of the
And
phrase-
none of our tech people are here. There's nobody here from tech.
I mean, Apple, you want to know my thoughts? When I type I on the Apple iPhone, it doesn't type it. That's my thoughts. This isn't easy. Dave thinks everything is just fun and games.
Now, Fodderberg, you said earlier that Team KFC is all, flying high right now. Holy shit, man. I've known Kevin Clancy from here and from reading his blogs for many years. This is maybe the most disturbing thing I've ever heard in my life.
Saying you keep asking me questions, it's like when you go like this and it goes crack, like that's what my dick does.
That means you have air in your dick.
I don't know what it means, I'm just saying it happens.
I'm trying to get my mind off of it.
This is fascinating.
Popping
Penis
dick?
pops.
No, cracking. Penis cracking. If you're saying
Stop.
Why?
No one associate those two words together.
cracking your penis.
And it's you can just do it. Why not?
No.
No, you can't crack your knuckles whenever either.
Why are you so invested in this?
Just like after you crack them once, After it takes you, a while. it sounds like
Yeah. You just gotta build back
Just
up.
like you guys are confused.
Like you do it once, you need to take it back.
I'm trying to just do all these Google searches right now, related searches. My boyfriend went too deep and now my stomach hurts.
Now, fights, things lightened up a little bit when we started mentioning how many people had Dave made cry over his tenure. Turns out it's a lot. The Milton office had a lot of bodies.
Yeah, I mean the Milton office was a graveyard, man. People came and went there a lot. And Dave thinking he only had under 2.5.
Yeah,
is insane.
What about Muskie with the air conditioner?
I stuck the scissors in there. I didn't actually physically touch the AC. I touched the scissors, which were inside the AC, but
You didn't put the scissors in the AC?
no, I did. I've admitted to that.
I left. It was perfect. I showed up today. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with the AC? It's falling apart. I said, Cooley, what do you do? He said, Muskie was fucking with it. And now you're admitting that you're saying you didn't touch it, but you stuck a scissors in it.
Yep. But I don't think my scissors being in there caused it.
He said you broke it.
He said I broke it? Yeah. I was down there all morning. I didn't break that shit. I didn't even come up there. The only time I came up here, he saw me, was to get the cable guy up there.
Did you take the scissors out of it?
Yeah, I took the scissors out of it, but the scissors were in here.
So nothing broke when that happened?
Correct. Nothing shifted when that happened. Went downstairs and told you that this was broken. You said you moved this and you heard something happen over here.
Really? I don't recall saying that at all. Anything close to that. I said, oh shit, I left the scissors in there? I think that was it.
Okay, Muskie.
As a court of law, you'd be found guilty.
I don't think there's any justice in that.
No, the copier machine. It was a copier machine video where it's like we gotta go throw.
That's what I was thinking.
We gotta, the copier. We gotta go throw a copier in a dump. He threw the fucking copier in the dumpster. We got ink everywhere. Dude, if we had to take the mirror out, they're not gonna take it with the fucking copier. How do you walk out, take a mirror that's this big out of a dumpster because they won't take it, turn around, walk in, pick up a copier, and throw the copier in the dumpster? That's gonna be the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Fodderberg, I'm gonna say this. This could be a funny segment. It could come and go. If we all end up getting the mumps, I think we will murder Brett Merriman. This is going to be bad for my murder trial when I say it was an accident. We're going to have to kill him.
Look, man, I just told Nardini this. We're in the content business. If every motherfucker in here gets mumps, that shit's funny.
Did you see the picture of him?
Yeah, I just watched it.
He's fucked.
Yeah, but so wait. The mumps last 16 to 25 days in your system.
Before you actually are symptomatic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fucked.
It's uber
The
contagious.
incubation period.
It's like the most contagious thing there is. It's like if you touch a door and he touches everything.
Brett?
It's just such a Brett move. In that picture, he's like seemingly like happy with himself.
He called into the radio.
He's like, oh, I got the mumps.
He actually was like, hey, can I...
Someone else will get it. If someone else here has it, it's over. We're all mumped. There's almost no point not to show up once you have the mumps, I feel like. It's like too late.
I don't want the mumps. I'll say that. The mumps went through the NHL a few years ago. They just went through the WWE. It's going to be a bad look if I get the mumps.
It's a tough one because I don't want the mumps at all, man. I don't want the mumps at all.
Will you kill Brett?
I mean, I'll be actually mad at him because I think that's just like I would take it personally. I think like Brett comes with the mumps like he did it on purpose. Like either he did it for like content, Brett, or something like it. Brett seeked the mumps, and if I got it out of all that like circle of Brettness, I'll be angry.
If I got the mumps, I would go make out with my ex-girlfriend and see if her new boyfriend still likes her with a fucking fat face. That's the kind of spite that'll move the chains.
Stool Scenes episode 40. Here's the next 45 where let's finish these motherfuckers right now. Woo.
Stunting
Taylor. Oh, you.
Maybe I'll make it sexy for Taylor.
That's
Body positive.